Yeah, good evening all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. Python. Yes. So Python was introduced in the year 1989, but all of a sudden Python has got a great boom. And reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? So Python has got features. What are the Python features? Python has uh, Python has very less coding. We see like very less coding as compared with other programming languages. The programmers or the developers are attracted towards Python because of its very less coding, simple syntaxes, syntaxes. They look like normal English statements. They're not as complex as other programming. They look very simple, right? Yes, as compared with other programming languages. Yes, observe. Interactive mode given by Python. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For each and every statement, Python gives a response. And multi-programming features, what all the features we see in different other programming languages. All the features we see here in Python, multiple programming features. Multi-programming features like object-oriented, procedural-oriented, scripting, and modular programming features. Wide varieties of applications. Wide varieties of applications you can develop today by using Python, like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, graphic applications, networking applications, embedded applications, desktop applications, wide varieties of applications you can develop today by using Python, right? Many built-in libraries, many built-in libraries. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for different environments, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python providing for different environment. Yes, and Python is a general purpose programming. It is a general purpose. It's not for a particular purpose. It is not for a particular purpose, for any purpose, right? Any kind of applications you can develop, right? General purpose programming, right? Yes. It is a high level language. Python is a high level language. Easily understandable, it's portable, right? And it is platform independent. What is a platform? Independent. It can run on any platform, can run on any hardware. It can run on any hardware and any operating system. Platform independent, right? Yes. Platform independent. Mm. It is interpreted language, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy, right? Uh, supports all major databases. Supports all databases. Supports all databases. It can easily connect with all the databases like MySQL, Oracle, DB2, Postgres, all this, right? Yes. And it is a programmer friendly programming, right? Programmer friendly programming. So these are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Mainly because of this thousands of modules Python is providing for different environments. Whatever environment you are from, whatever domain you are from, Python has got module, right? Yes. Okay. So before I go, yes. You need to know something about PSF, Python Software Foundation. Python Software Foundation, right? Yes. PSF is a PSF. It is a non-profit organization. PSF, right? Yes. PSF, non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. Devoted towards Python community. It was launched in the year, right? It was launched in the year 2001, right? Almost like 24 years back, it was launched. And the main objective of this Python Software Foundation, right? To foster the development of Python version to version. And in the year 2005, PSF, Python Software Foundation, PSF received a Computer World Horizon Award, Computer World Horizon Award. PSF received Computer World Horizon Award. And here, the president for this, nothing but the personality who developed Python, who introduced Python, right? Guido van Rossum, right? So he is the personality who introduced Python. The same personality is the president for this Python Software Foundation. And this official website, official website, Python, official website for Python, python.org. Okay. Next, here you need to know something about the Python versions. Python versions, right? Python 1.x version. It was released in the year 2000, sorry, 1989. Python 2.x was in the year 2000. The second version of Python released in the year 2000. The version what we are using currently, the version what we are using currently is 3 version, right? Python 3.x. The version what we are using is 3 version. Was released in the year 2008. Was released in the year 2008. Latest version of Python. Latest version of Python, right? Yes. Latest version of Python. Python 3.13. Stable version of Python. Mostly used version. Mostly used version, right? Yes. Latest version of Python 3.13. Stable version of Python 3.12. Yes. Now Python installation hardly takes 2 minutes for installing Python. Later I'll show you Python IDEs In real-time we use IDEs, right? Integrated development environments, Anaconda distributions, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, Eclipse, PyCharm, right? Python installation. So yes, Python installation. So before I go, right, just to go to this start programs, settings, the settings, apps, you can see, go and check in the apps and features. Apps and features, scroll down, right. Python 3.1, right? Yes, uninstall it. Uninstall. So Python is going to provide different softwares for different environments for Windows, for Linux and Mac OS. For Linux, no need of any separate installation. By default, Python comes as inbuilt along with the Linux operating system. Directly we can use this Python. But for Windows or for Mac OS, we are supposed to download and we need to install Python. For Windows, again, Python is providing two softwares. For Windows 32-bit, you need to download 32-bit Python software. For Python 64-bit, you need to download Python 64-bit, right? Yes. How will you check? Okay, an installation was successful. How will you check? Right. How will you check, right? Whether it is 32-bit or 64-bit, right? Yes. So go to this file explorer, go to the file explorer, right? Yes. Within the file explorer, right? Um, right click on your PC or computer, right click on this PC or computer and say properties. See, 64-bit operating system, right? 64-bit operating system. System type 64-bit operating system. If it is 32-bit, you are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. So if you are using older version of Windows like Windows 30, Windows 7 or Windows 8, you have got 32-bit, right? You are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. Now, how to download and how to install Python? Go to this Chrome browser, right? In this, what is the official website of Python? www.python, yes, python.org. Python.org is the official website from where you can download Python. So downloads here available here. Go to all releases. Downloads, all releases. Within this all releases, scroll down, right. Don't go for active Python releases. Don't go for looking for a specific release. Looking for a specific release. From the last 20 years, what all the versions, right? You can see all the versions, whichever version you want to install, you can install. The latest version is 3.13, introduced in the, it was released in the December 3, 2024, right? Click this Python 3.13. Yes, gets opened. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here you can see that for 32-bit Windows, for 64-bit Windows, for Mac OS 64-bit universal installer, For Mac OS 64-bit universal installer, for Windows install, for Windows 32-bit, Windows 64-bit, right? Yes. Windows installer 32-bit. Okay, now I'll just click this Windows installer 64-bit. If you click it, automatically your download is started. Check it, one download in progress. So hardly it is 27 MB of size. Python software size 27 MB of size. Download is completed. So here Python 3.13. So click that downloaded file or go to the downloads folder and click that .exe file, right? Yes. Add Python to path. Add Python to path means adding Python to the path variable of OS. Yes, select it and go for customize installation. Go for customize installation, right? Yes. So documentation, pip, ideally Python test suite, right? Yes, everything right selected. Say next. So here nothing to select, here also everything are pre-selected. The location where you want to install it. So in C, in users, in Dell, app data, local, programs, Python. So where it is getting installed, right? Yes. Somewhere you can see somewhere it is getting installed, like in many subfolders, in users, in Dell, in app data, local, programs, Python, right? Python 3 level. Yes. Just say, I doesn't want, I just want to install in the C drive, right? So remove all this, right? Remove all this, just install Python in C drive. In the C drive, Python 313 means 3.13. A folder will be created automatically with this, right? Python 313, within that Python will be installed. Say install, right? Yes. So yes, setup is almost done, right? Once it is successfully installed, let us check whether it is properly installed or not, right? Yes. Yes. Setup was successful. Close it. To check whether it is properly installed or not, go to the search, bottom search, bottom left corner. Say the bottom left, right? Yes. Uh, CMD, type CMD to go to the command prompt. To go to the command prompt, right? Yes. And type Python here. Python, type what? Python. Say enter. If I say enter, the Python version what I have installed should be displayed and Python interpreter should be open. 3.13. Three arrow symbol, right. Here you can type any valid Python statements and you can interact, right? I'm asking what is 3 plus 6? 23 into 42. X as 10, Y as 5. Print X, print Y. X plus Y. Sorry. Okay, X into 2. X squared, 10 square. A equal to Ajay. B equal to Kumar. A plus, sorry. B equal to symbol. That is B equal to Kumar. A plus B. A plus B. Ajay Kumar it prints, right? In this way, any valid statements you can type and check exit. If you say it will come out of this. Right. It's going to come out of this. Yeah. So now go back to this, right? Yes. Python is successfully installed. It is working, right? If anyone working in the Linux environment, if you want the latest version of Python to be installed in the Linux machine, then go with this command, right? Everything you will install from the root user, sudo apt-get install Python 3.13, right? Yes, this is the command which will automatically downloads and installs this Python latest version in your Linux machine. Yes. So this is installation of Python, right? Python execution modes. Python execution modes. Two modes of execution. Two modes of execution, right? First one is interactive mode. Interactive mode. Second is batch mode. Interactive mode and batch mode. Here in the interactive mode, here we directly type a Python statements. Direct type Python statements on the interpreter. The user can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For each and every statement, it gives response. So the advantage of this interactive mode, just now we discussed, right? If you type any statement, it gives response. Doesn't know about any Python functionality, can type and check what output it is going to provide. Based on that, you can easily analyze to test the functionalities of Python. To test the functionalities of Python and to learn Python. Batch mode, right? Batch mode. Generally, this interactive mode is not preferred for developing applications in Python. We go for batch mode. Here we write a batch of statements or set of statements within the editors or IDEs, integrated development environments, and save it by using .py extension. Save it by using .py extension and later submit to Python. We write set of statements within the editor's ID, save it by using .py extension and later submit it to Python. What are the various editors and what are the various IDEs, right? Various editors where we can write the Python code and create a .py file. Various editors. Notepad, Edit Plus, Notepad, Edit Plus, VI, and Nano, right? So these two are for Windows environment, writing the Python code within the Notepad, Edit Plus, and creating .py, and within the Linux environment, VI and Nano. What are the various IDEs? What are the various IDEs where we can write the Python code and create it? Okay, various IDEs, right? PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Jupyter Notebook, and VS Code. PyCharm, PyDev, yes. So yes. So why you may ask why this many IDs for Python? Why not one or two means? Python is used for different environments using different IDs. For especially for example, Python is used for data science, big data, networking, testing, automations, networking, for desktop applications, right? So different environments using different IDs. For data science, this Jupyter Notebook is mostly preferred. Spider is preferred. Even for big data, right? Spider, Jupyter Notebook is preferred. Yes, and for typical web applications, PyCharm, VS Code is preferred, right? PyCharm, okay. Among all this, it's mostly used. Mostly used, right? Yes. And developing the first Python application. Developing the first Python application. within a editor. Example like Notepad. Open Notepad. Open Notepad and type the following Python statements. Yes, open Notepad and type the following Python statements. So as of now, I didn't discuss anything related to Python. Take x as 10, y as 5, print x plus y, print x minus y, addition, subtraction, multiplication, x plus y, x minus y, x into y. X by y. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? Yes. Yes. Open Notepad and type the following Python statements. Right. Yes. I'll copy this to a separate Notepad file. Right. I'm pasting here within the separate Notepad. Right. Right. I'm saving this file. Save with the .py extension. Right. So I'm just saving within this. Yeah. I'll create a separate folder for this batch. Right. File, new, save a new folder within the C drive. I'm saving it like Python 8 p.m. batch. Python 8 p.m. batch, right? Here within this Python 8 p.m. batch, save it as sample1 dot py, sample dot py, right? Yes. So now I just save it as sample1 dot py. Now just I'm writing here, save as sample1 dot py. Sample1 dot py. And now submit this file to Python as save as sample1.py. Now submit this file to Python as. So just at the bottom in the CMD, type CMD, and just write Python, type Python, type Python here and specify the path where the file is available within the C drive. Within this Python 8 p.m. batch, we created a folder. Python 8 p.m. batch within that. Sorry. Python 8 p.m. batch. What is the file name? Sample1 dot py, right? Yes. C drive Python 8 p.m. batch sample1 dot py, right? 10 plus 5, 10 minus 5, 10 into 5, and 10 by 5. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, right? You can see. But here, what is your observation? But here, we are writing the code. We are writing the code at one place. We're writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. We are writing the code at one place means where you are writing within the notepad and executing at the other place. Where you are executing within the command prompt. But to write and execute, at the same place, we have IDLE. We have IDLE, right? Which comes along with Python installation, using which executed the same place. We can write and executed the same place, right? Yes. Yeah. So how to open this IDLE, Integrated Development Learning Environment? The bottom search panel, type IDLE. So by IDLE Python 3.13. Click it. Python shell gets opened in this way. You want to interact, right? Interactive mode. You can just interact here. Otherwise, file, new file. Write your code here. X plus y, x minus y, x into y. Write your code and execute your code here itself. File, save. This is this Python 8 p.m. batch. Save it as sample2.py. Run module, right? Yes. 10 plus 5, 10 minus 5, 10 into 5. Okay. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? Yes. So we are writing here itself and running here itself, right? Yes. Both in the same place. So today just we have discussed, right? Yes. Why Python is suddenly super popular, Python software foundation, Python versions, Python installation, Python execution modes, by interactive mode, batch mode, various editors, various IDEs, developing the first Python application within a editor, right? Yes. Later I discuss about IDEs, how to download, how to install, how to where to write the code, how to execute, all this I will be discussing. Okay. So tomorrow also we'll have a session, right? Tomorrow also there is a session at same time at 8 o'clock using the same link. Everyone can attend to see more discussion. We'll be entering in the technicals, right? What happens internally when we define some variables, right? In Python. So I can just check here, right? The course content, Python history, applications, features of Python, Python operations, operators in Python, Python IDs, different IDs in Python, flow control statements, looping statements, strings in Python, collections in Python, Python list operations, tuple operations, set operations, dictionaries, functions in Python, modules in Python, right? Packages in Python, errors and exception handling, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts in brief, regular expressions, database access, Python date and time module, OS module, advanced concepts like iterators, generators, closers, and decorators, GUI programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, pandas module, numpy module, and matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief I'll be discussing, right? And apart from these, people Python who go for Python full stack. So Django framework. So in brief, with 15 applications you'll be developing along with me parallelly. So this especially for Django, right? Hands-on batch where you will be developing the applications along with me parallelly. And what are the prerequisites? That are also discussed like UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL, right? Yes. Check this, right? Yes. You can see in the chart, message is given by the online team, right? If you have any concerns, the contact details, the payment details, the course content details, right? Yes. If anyone missed yesterday's session, right, you can check with that yesterday's session in that demo video link, right? Yes. And if you observe this, so Python core and advanced, like nearly 60 to 70 hours to around 2 months, 60,000, 630, 6K is that 6,000 is the course fee. Apart from this, Python, who go for Python full stack, you'll be given knowledge on UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Django framework, nearly 15 applications, Flask framework, and MySQL and a project. Means from topics 2 to 6 takes nearly 70 hours, around 2 months. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. This is for 2 months. This is for 2 months, totally 4 months. 6,000 for this 7,000, totally 13,000. But if you're taking the entire package, the single payment, it is 12,000. The timings of the batch will be the same timing, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. 1 hour daily, Monday to Friday, sometimes on Saturdays. Tomorrow you have a session, right? Same link, same time. But after tomorrow's class, the link will be changing, right? You'll be getting each and every session video, soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks to work with, WhatsApp group for technical discussions, resumes and interview questions, live interactive sessions, right? And 300 plus code examples. And also there is a big data analytics. There is a batch, like there's a package, right? Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, and Python. So Python Monday to Friday. Any of my batch you can attend, right? It'll be like around 50 sessions, 2 months. But Hadoop, PySpark, and Linux, it's a weekend only on Saturday, 2 hours, Sunday, 2 hours. Goes for 12 weekends, 3 months. 15,000 is the course fee for the entire package. This Saturday at 4 p.m. means tomorrow at 4 p.m. there's a demo. You can check with that, right? Yes. Any other queries from your side, anyone, right? Any queries? Tomorrow technically we'll be discussing, right? Yes. Any other queries? All the sessions will be interactive sessions. As it is a demo session, I was speaking most of the time. But normal sessions, for every statement I type, you'll be responding, right? What will be the output of it?
Hello, sir. I have one question.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, how to practice Python code, from which source I can practice?
Python practicing, just now I showed the installation process, right?
Yes, sir.
You
No,
got
sir.
to
Later, when we will proceed, and then how to practice the code actually. What is the process?
how to you're talking about the software practicing purpose?
Yes, sir.
Practicing purpose, right? Yes. I'll be showing you on different environments. On editors, I'll be showing you. On IDs, I'll be showing you.
Okay.
On different environments, I'll be showing you, right, how to run and how to write that and run the code.
No, sir. I am saying that, for example, I want more example on coding example, and how to get
So
ex-
anyhow, will as part of this course, right? Check
yes,
this.
sir.
Well, that's why I'm saying it is 70 hours course, not 45 hours course. So
Okay, sir.
300 plus code examples, everything will be practical, no theory at all. So 300 plus
Oh,
code examples will be discussing.
okay, sir.
Mm.
And apart from this classes or courses, if I want more example, then from where I get this?
I'll provide that assignments and task, right?
Okay. Okay, sir. And sir, for real time, actually, for if I want experience, if I give the one or two experiences, and for that purpose, is it enough for fulfill my experience and real time projects
Nearly 15
in
applications after discussing, after doing 15 applications, right, in Django framework applications, you will get great command, right?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow, more discussion on this, right? So after these two demo classes, when will the classes start? So daily class will be at 8 o'clock only, 8 p.m. in the evening only. There's no change in the timing.
Like
So tomorrow,
from the next week Monday only, sir.
no, tomorrow there is a class, sir.
Okay,
At 8
sir.
o'clock.
These are the two demo classes.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll be continuing even after next week also.
No. Tomorrow you will be attending the session, right?
Yes, sir.
After tomorrow's class, the link will be changing. You are supposed to get enrolled to get the paid link.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow also you can attend freely, but after the tomorrow's class, you are supposed to get enrolled. From Monday onwards, the link will be forwarded. If you have enrolled, the link you will be getting to your mail address.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. So we'll meet tomorrow, same time, same link, more discussion on this, right? Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Good night.